Hey there, Alexis here. So I'm looking at this MR that I thought might be fun to review together. It's a little more complicated because it involves looking at emails and exports and CSVs in GDK. So let's look at this and try to do this together. So first I just need to look at the branch. I've already checked this out, so I just need to move to this branch, and I have GDK running, so all I need to do is say git check out this branch. Awesome, so it says I'm up to date with the branch, which is what I would expect. If I restart localhost, it should work. Hopefully no surprises there. Okay, cool, so it looks like it's all right. So I've now switched that branch, but I know just from looking at this before that there's some feature flags. So to open up or to enable feature flags, we have to open Rails console, and we do that by typing in Rails C, or at least I do. There's a few ways to do it. And then we wait for a second for it to spin up, but then we're just going to enable these feature flags here. And I just paste them up here to be so I can reference them as well. But once this is running, we'll paste them in here, and this is going to enable the feature flag. You could also disable the feature flag by saying feature disable instead. So let's enable requirements, and then we're going to enable import requirements CSV, so we can see the CSVs. Awesome. Okay, so we've enabled both of those. Now I'm going to type exit to get out of Rails console so I don't get trapped. All right, and I'm going to open up a project to look at requirements because I know this change is to requirements. Awesome. So you can see two requirements here. I'm going to go ahead and export them to a CSV. And this is where it gets a little wonky. So where did that go, right? Like I'm in GDK, it's not gonna send to my email. So then I gotta figure out how to review this because I don't know where this went. I needed to look at it in an email, but I'm in GDK. So the way to do this is that I need to tail these Rails background jobs. So I'm just gonna say GDK tail Rails background jobs. I had this kind of like stored somewhere. So this is where it's helpful if you're working on an MR and then you know there's a bunch of commands like this that the reviewer needs to remember. Just put them in the description for people like me who kind of just, I don't do this stuff every day, so I forget it. So it's helpful to have that handy in a description, even in an issue description, but more relevant would be an MR description. So, all right. There's all this stuff. It doesn't really look like anything, but I'll show you how to work with this. So now when I export, I'm going to say export requirements, and I should see something change over here. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's doing it. It was just a little slower, and I was being impatient. All right, so what you're going to look for really here is your name. So my name is Alexis. So I see my name here, and I see this kind of file. Oh, I'm gonna go down because did I do? Anyway, let's go back up. Sorry about that. Gonna look for, you know what? I saw my name, but now I've lost my place, so I'm just gonna do that again because I can. Cool. Let's wait for a second. Awesome. All right, there we go. So there's this kind of a location, and you're going to copy this starting at file, and that's referencing an HTML file that's within your GDK. So I'm going to open up a new tab and just paste all of that in here, the entire thing. So what that does basically is shows you what that email would look like. So, let's say I'm a user, I just exported, and then I would open my email, and this is what I would see. So then, same thing. If I was a user, I would then open up the attachment because GitLab told me this would be sent to me as an attachment. And I would open that. And awesome. So this looks like what I expected. I see the export here. But let's kind of play around with this because we know this is about customizing these CSVs. So let's first, we'll create another requirement, requirement 3, and we just want to test out that, that I'm able to both customize the CSV and that it reflects any changes we make. So change. I'm going to create that requirement. Let's change this requirement again. I'll just add emoji because I like them and say, Alexis changed yet again for review. Okay, something like that. Oh, I can't spell review. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. I don't know, it doesn't even matter. I'm just being silly. All right, cool. Save changes. Awesome. Yeah, let's see if that updated. And I only want to see title and description here and maybe state. So I'm going to export the requirements and then we're going to look over here to see where to find that new export. Ah, all right, let's look for my name. I just saw it and then it jumped away. You know what? Again, I'm just going to do this again because I'm impatient. You can make this terminal bigger, but I'm just not, so. All right, cool. So again, we're just going to pop a new tab, and here is my new export. I'm going to click it to open and download my export. Oh, this looks like the wrong one, or is it the wrong one? Oh, it's because I did it twice, of course. Well, at least we know it reflected the changes, but let's then customize the CSV again. Okay, let's say I just want title and description. It's really not useful, but that's fine. I just want the title and description of these requirements. And again, oh no. Okay, I'm not making the mistake of being impatient again. Let's just find that file. Where did it go? I think it was this one. All right. Oh, I wonder if that works. Oh, I don't know what I just did, but I saw a link for 1 second. Oh no, I did something silly. All right. It's Friday. It's okay if I'm silly sometimes, right? All right, cool. I think that did it. Awesome. All right. Yay. Okay, see? So it did customize the CSV like I would have expected. I said all I wanted to see was title and description, and all I see is title and description. Cool. All right, so that looks good. Like I think the scope of this MR is filled and fulfilled, and we'll keep iterating here to make this look better and better. But I think I can go ahead and improve this. So awesome, y'all. Thanks for working on this with me. I'm just going to go ahead and say Control-C to get out of this, and then GDK stopped to make sure my GDK is stopped and not running on my computer and making it overheat and run slow. So remember to do that. Remember to stop GDK. But otherwise, I think we're good. Thanks for running through that with me, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.